Shelters, the sanctuaries for our smaller, furry companions, undoubtedly stand as a testament to human compassion and empathy. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the kind souls who dedicate their time and resources to create and maintain these havens for animals in need. However, within the walls of these shelters, a complex and often heartbreaking reality unfolds. Despite our best intentions, the living conditions for many shelter animals are far from ideal. These pets, through no fault of their own, find themselves in environments where love and affection are in short supply. Many of these innocent beings quietly endure their circumstances, holding on to the hope of a brighter tomorrow when a loving family will take them into their homes and hearts. Yet there are also those among them who refuse to resign themselves to their fate. These resilient souls muster every ounce of their strength and spirit to capture the attention of potential adopters, understanding that their survival depends on it. It is through these spirited efforts that the chance of finding a new owner is increased, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the uncertainty. Meet Ray, a dog whose determination knew no bounds. Ray's journey began when he found himself confined within the walls of a shelter, a place that became his home for over a year. Throughout this challenging period, Ray exhibited a remarkable spirit. He didn't let a single visitor pass him by without reaching out to them, extending his paw as a silent plea for companionship. Ray's story takes a tragic turn when we learn of the circumstances that led him to the shelter's doorstep. He became a resident of the shelter because of the cruelty of a heartless individual who subjected him to starvation and then heartlessly abandoned him on the unforgiving streets. Despite the trauma and suffering he endured, Ray refused to lose faith in humanity. Day after day, Ray made it his mission to connect with visitors, desperate for a touch, a kind word, and affection. His unwavering determination was met with a response from the people who visited the shelter. Time and time again, they reached out their hands to stroke him, offering him solace and hope. Even though some of the affection was insincere, Ray's perseverance shone brightly. Then, fate intervened in the form of Jerome, a compassionate man who happened upon Ray's aviary. As Ray extended his paw in his usual gesture of welcome, he locked eyes with Jerome, and something remarkable happened. Jerome felt an inexplicable bond with the dog, a connection that touched his heart deeply. It was a moment of clarity. He realized that he couldn't leave without Ray. And so, Ray found his forever home, and Jerome gained not just a pet, but a loyal friend and a cherished family member. Jerome, still moved by the profound connection he shares with Ray, often reflects on how he could have ever passed by this remarkable dog without a second thought. In Ray's story, we witness both the resilience of shelter animals and the power of compassion in transforming their lives. It's a testament to the enduring hope that lives in the hearts of these animals and the remarkable bonds that can form between humans and their animal companions, even in the most challenging circumstances. We have another story to show you, and I am sure that it will bring tears in your eyes. Let's start. They are always glad to see you coming home. They love you and are faithful just for the fact that you are, and it hurts so much to see these animals abandoned by everyone, those whom they believed and loved. This story is about the irresponsible attitude of man towards animals. It shows how indifferent the owners of the four-legged can be when difficulties arise. Today, we will consider the fate of AJ, who was left near the shelter by the former owner. Employees of the institution who took the dog for overexposure filmed the heartbreaking video of the dog crying, being depressed after the incident. AJ was lying on the couch, curled up in a ball, and crying. It can be seen that the dog is overwhelmed by feelings of sadness, grief, and disappointment. He breathes heavily and intermittently, realizing the uselessness. Although apparently he considered the owner his friend, the shelter workers tried to calm the trembling foundling. The smart dog realized that he would never see his owner again. The situation was overshadowed by the fact that AJ was not alone in the shelter. With him, on the threshold of the institution, was his brother Toby. Thus, two dogs that were once abandoned to the mercy of fate. The dog does not respond to voices, is bored and sad. AJ and Toby suffered, but they were full of strength. Dogs, they knew how to walk on a leash. They were accustomed to everything, but so lowly and scared. The workers decided that they needed to quickly find new owners for the dogs in order to brighten up their loneliness. They posted an ad looking for someone who wants to get a couple of great companions. A few days later, the brothers found a new family. The dogs were supported by everyone, apparently except for the former owner. The employees wished the beloved dogs a good journey. We also hope that AJ and his brother will be happy now, surrounded by care and love. What are your thoughts on these stories? Which one resonates with you the most? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our channel. Thank you for your support.